All right, boys. So in this video, what we're going to do is I'm going to go through some Instagram accounts and I'm going to teach you how to evaluate a high ticket business and basically find out things about their business that you need to know if you want to outreach to them, if they'd be a good place for you to sell for, things like this. So I've got a few profiles open and we're just going to go through them. Bang, bang, bang. So this guy right here, this is a massive profile, right? This guy's probably not going to respond to your messages. That's okay. I'm using these examples to not as people for you to outreach to, but I'm using certain people that are really large so that not everyone goes and outreaches to them. So these are just examples to be clear. Now, the first thing you obviously want to look at when you come to a profile is the bio. So this guy tells you exactly what he does. He invests in real estate. This is my achievements. And then right below that, he's like, hey, click here in this link to sign up for a webinar. So if they have a webinar in the bio, obviously they're selling something. This is going to be a coaching program to teach you how to get into real estate, some type of real estate investing. So that's obvious. Pretty obvious when you come to the bio. That's not hard to figure out. Now, what are the things that I typically look for when I'm evaluating Instagram account to see if I want to do outreach to them? I don't care about this number. I do not care about the followers. This is such an irrelevant number in 2026 that it doesn't matter. So when people come to me and they're like, oh, do they have enough followers? Do they have too many followers? I don't care. It doesn't matter, okay? That's not what I'm concerned with. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Reels tab and I'm going to look at their views, okay? So that's the first thing I want to know. Are they getting a lot of views? Okay, then that means they have a lot of traffic, all right? Now, that's not the whole story. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to skip past all of these pinned ones and I'm going to go to the most recent reel, which he posted 22 hours ago, okay? I want to know how often they post content. Do they post lots of content? Do they post every day? So let's see when the next one was. 2 days ago. What about this one? 3 days ago. And everything he posts gets views. So if he posts daily and it gets a lot of views, that means he has an audience that likes his content and will most likely give him money. Okay, so that's the first thing that I want to see is something like that. Now, the next things that I will look at after I look at their views, do they post consistently, is obviously I'm going to click on this link and just check it out. So I just want to make sure that it's a working link. Everything looks good. If it takes you to some like 404 page, that's probably not a good sign, right? That's an indication that they don't take their business very seriously, but everything with him looks dialed in, things like that. So I'm going to come back here and I'm also going to check his stories. So the first story he has is a CTA. Come to my workshop. Here's the link. I'm trying to sell you something. Next story. Oh, what do you know? He's talking about, hey, this is what's happening with me. Now I was here, now I'm in this better place, right? It's all marketing to try to sell you his thing. So just right here, I could tell from his stories, from his link, and from his reels that he posts content consistently that he is serious about his business. He probably gets a lot of traffic and there's probably a lot of people buying from him. All of these things indicate that he probably makes a lot of money and that this would be a good person that might potentially need a closer. So that's pretty much it. I mean, you can tell obviously from his content that he makes money. This is an outrageous example, but that's the whole point. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm trying to use examples that you guys aren't going to run and go outreach to. Like, I'm not telling you to go outreach to this guy. This is just an example. This dude makes shit tons of money, but he's a good example for the video. So just to be clear. Now, let's go to the next one. This one is going to be a little different. So this guy sells a Amazon FBA coaching program. Everyone in this video is going to be coaching programs, and then we're going to do agencies in another video and all types of other ones. It's going to be a total series, but these are just going to be quick bang bangs. So this guy sells an Amazon FBA coaching program, right? Teaching people how to make money on Amazon. He tells you immediately, here's his achievement. Oh, I've done this amount on Amazon. Click my link to learn more. Let's click on it. Takes you to a school community where he's going to get you into something like low ticket and then upsell you into his high ticket coaching program. So he tells you it's $97 a month, right? And then once you get in there, if you want more personalized one-on-one help, probably is going to sell you something that costs at least like $5,000. So right here, I can tell he's selling high ticket stuff. So that tells me immediately that's a good sign. However, let's come back and look at his content. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the Reels tab, pinned. I think this is the most recent one. September 27th, 2024. That is not a good sign, okay? Instagram is where the traffic comes from. If someone is not posting content consistently, they're probably not making a lot of sales because you have to advertise to make lots of sales. So if someone isn't making content consistently, that's not a good sign. It doesn't tell you the whole story, but it does tell you a lot. So what I'm going to do when I see this is, oh, he hasn't posted a reel in this long. I'm going to check again, August 30th, 2024, just to be safe. What about before then? July 9th, so like once a month. It's been 2 years, and even when he was posting, it was like once a month. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go to the Facebook ads library, because sometimes people don't like to post content, and they'll just run ads. It's not the best way to do things, but this can be an explanation. So the first thing we're going to look for is his name, okay? So let's type this in, see if he's got any active ads running. There he is. No ads. Not good. So if he's not running ads and he's not posting content consistently, something is off. I mean, it's been almost 2 years since he's posted a reel. There's no stories up, so this is very strange. And when you go to his school account, I can't really tell if it's active or not because I'm not in the group. So I can't see that. So just by the fact that he's not posting content consistently and he's not running any ads, maybe he's not running this business anymore. Maybe something happened, who knows? But those are two very clear indicators. Those are red flags to me. Not posting content, not running ads, that's not a good sign. So for me, I wouldn't waste time outreaching to this guy. All right, next one's also going to be an outrageous example. So this isn't even this guy's main account. His main account here has like 1.5 million followers. This is just his main account. But his account where he sells his coaching program is this one. And it's a trading coaching program, which is ridiculously popular. I do not understand why. You're basically gambling. But this is one of the most popular things people will buy is day trading coaching programs. So that's what this guy teaches you. So right here, he tells you that all my students have made this amount of money. Send me a DM. Here's how you can learn about traders becoming profitable. Let's click on the link. It's a VSL. So he's going to 25 minutes long. He's going to tell you all about his program, and then he's going to screen you with a type form application here to ask you some questions. This is very put together. He's got his disclaimer down here. VSL, this is nice and clean. Obviously, this looks good. Now, when you come to his content, 6 days ago, what about this one? May 13th. So on this account, he's posting May 8th, like once a week. That's fine when you get ridiculous views like this dude does. When everything you post gets like 100,000 views, you don't need to post every day. He also has a YouTube which gets ridiculous numbers as well. So that's how you can tell. Like if they're not posting every day, that's not like a hard rule. You need to look at views to like posting ratio, things like that. And an important thing to understand is just because someone doesn't get a lot of views doesn't mean that they don't have a lot of people that want to buy from them. For example, for my program, my videos get like 200 to 500 views, but I have more demand than I can handle for my one-on-one program because I'm only posting value content. It's very niche. Whereas with this guy, trading, he's got a 1.5 million main account and then almost 500,000 on this account. When he posts like a lot of lifestyle stuff, right? So you just need to understand the difference. Like getting a lot of traffic is good, but just because someone doesn't get a lot of views, that doesn't mean they don't make any money either. So you just need to keep this in mind. These are guidelines and not rules. I'm giving you a bunch of things to identify, okay, what's going on with this guy's business? Does he take it seriously? Is he posting content all the time? What type of views and engagement do they get? Things like this, because all of these things are going to tell you a story about their business. Whereas most people come to me, they're like, I don't know what to look for. I don't know how to identify a high-ticket business. Like, this is how. These are the things you look at, okay? So we can tell from his Instagram that he gets tons of views. And again, this is an outrageous example. This guy makes a shit ton of money. Again, I'm using an outrageous example like the first guy, Tom, because I don't want you to go and outreach to them. That's ridiculous. Okay, so these are the first things I look for. It's really not that more complicated because outreach is a numbers game. You don't want to sit here analyzing a profile for like longer than like 2 minutes, bro. Just look at the profile, look at the views. Do they post consistently? Does it look like this account is active? And are their links legit? Are they directing you to a product, to a VSL? Does it look like they take this seriously and they put a lot of work into it? Those are the main punchline things that you're looking for. Consistency, and that they take it seriously and they put a lot of effort into this. That's what you're looking for. If you see that, send them a message. If you see like with this guy where there's no ads, he hasn't posted in like 2 years, just because this looks clean, that don't mean shit, right? Something's going on here. Why is this guy not advertising for his business? If I'm serious about my business, I'm fucking advertising. I post like 20 reels a day. Ads are coming next, right? Because I'm serious. This guy doesn't seem that serious. Again, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but this is the stuff that I look for when I evaluate a high ticket business. So these are 3 accounts that I just went through that are coaching programs, and I'm going to do many more videos like this, but this is just a quick hitter.